a stunning twist shaking Washington to its core, the man who once led the FBI and stood at the center of America's most explosive investigations is now facing the law himself.
We want to continue on with our breaking news that we are following for you. Just coming down within the last 5 minutes or so. I'm your host, Mike Pace. We'll be with you for the next several hours. We are breaking former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted on 2 counts. This is what we are learning right now. Associated Press was putting this out earlier. Fox News as well. The former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted on charges of making a false statement and obstruction. AP sources are reporting. I want to give you a live look right now as well. This is at the Eastern District of Virginia Courthouse in Virginia. We see reporters coming out right now.
Yes, former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted, and the nation is watching in disbelief. How did the country's top lawmen end up on the other side of justice? Let's break down exactly what happened, and what it means for American politics right now. According to multiple reports confirmed by federal court filings, James Comey, who served as the FBI Director from 2013 to 2017, has been formally indicted on charges related to alleged mishandling of classified information and possible obstruction of justice. The indictment stems from a long-running investigation into decisions made during Comey's tenure, particularly his handling of sensitive documents and internal communications that critics say blurred the line between politics and law enforcement. Sources familiar with the case say federal prosecutors presented evidence to a grand jury earlier this week. The charges reportedly include unauthorized disclosure of classified material and false statements made during official proceedings.
My heart is broken for the Department of Justice, but I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial and keep the faith.
Meanwhile, Trump, who has pressured Attorney General Pam Bondi to prosecute Comey and other critics, celebrated the news on Truth Social, saying, quote, "Justice in America," and that Comey, quote, "has been so bad for our country for so long."
Comey has consistently denied any wrongdoing, maintaining that his actions were lawful and taken in the interest of transparency. In a brief statement through his attorney, he called the charges politically motivated and vowed to fight them in court. The Justice Department, however, insists the case is based on evidence, not politics. Officials say no one is above the law, and that this indictment reflects accountability, not partisanship. James Comey became a household name during the 2016 presidential election when he led the FBI's inquiry into Hillary Clinton's private email server. Later, he was fired by President Donald Trump, a move that triggered the appointment of special counsel Robert Mueller to investigate Russian election interference. Comey's critics, particularly on the Republican side, have long accused him of double standards and bias. His supporters, meanwhile, argue he's being punished for standing up to political pressure. Now with this indictment, both sides of the aisle are reigniting old battles, and the timing, just months before the 2026 election cycle, has added a whole new layer of tension to an already divided political climate. Legal experts note that while indictments of former senior FBI officials are extremely rare, they underscore the Justice Department's push for transparency and accountability. Politically, this case may deepen partisan divides, as Republicans view it as vindication and Democrats caution against politicizing the justice system. The outcome could reshape public trust, not only in Comey himself, but in America's broader law enforcement institutions. So now, as James Comey prepares for his day in court, America faces a familiar question. Where does justice end and politics begin? The courtroom battle ahead won't just decide Comey's fate. It may test the credibility of the entire system he once led. What do you think? Is this indictment a long overdue act of accountability, or another example of political retribution in Washington? Share your thoughts below. Your voice matters in this national conversation.